Welcome to TekSavvy for Seniors. I'm Glenn Polson. Today we're going to talk about how senior citizens like you and I can become tech savvy. We live in a pretty busy world these days with constantly changing technologies between smart homes and devices like cell phones and tablets, and now AI is being introduced, so it's hard to keep up. Frankly, sometimes we just need a little extra help to slow down, take our time, and make this technology work for us. So, if you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, doesn't matter what your age is, you don't have to be any certain age to watch these videos, but I'm hoping that we can relate together to go through things, because the worst thing that a senior citizen does today is get impatient and get frustrated and fed up with trying to learn how to do new things. All of us at some point in time have used cell phones, we've used tablets, we've used laptops. It doesn't matter what it is that you're using. We all need to have sometimes a little extra guidance and a little extra patience to go through things that can make our journey a lot easier as we become older. Since not many of us have ever lived through a pandemic, actually none of us have lived through a pandemic before of the type that we had back in 2020, so many of us were locked inside. We had to learn how to use technology, and we had to do it quickly. We lost touch with families, we lost touch with friends. We couldn't travel anywhere, so people became frustrated. So maybe your grandson or your granddaughter or your family member or even a close friend set you up so that you could make some calls, do some video, and actually have some fun, even though we were all locked up pretty tight. So back when we were locked down, we actually had to rapidly learn how to use Zoom, or we had to rapidly learn how to use Microsoft Teams, or we had to learn how to use Google Connect. There were so many different programs out there, FaceTime. It was just really quite the show that we had. Since I was still working and I was pushing 70, I decided that I would get together with my friends and we would try and have a weekly or even a monthly chat, depending on who was available. And we would set up these groups, and it was quite hilarious. We actually all laughed harder than not because it was so awkward trying to get ourselves up to speed on this technology. A lot of my friends would be laughing their faces off because they couldn't understand how you hit the button to turn on the video, or they didn't understand that you could have a fake background. You didn't have to actually worry about what your house looked like while you were in these videos. So these are things that we're going to touch on today and see if we can't clean some or demystify some of the ways that you can make it much more fun and much more enjoyable without panicking and getting really frustrated over trying to learn something new. I also want to go through other programs with you, and I want to talk about smart homes as well, because again, these days a lot of people are looking to save money any way they can. Sometimes you can save 10%, even 20% on a heating bill or on an electrical bill just by having your home a little bit set up. Maybe you already consider yourself to be pretty tech savvy. That's awesome. It would be really great if you shared with us down in the comments below items that you'd like to discuss. I'm more than happy to have a look every week at something new and different that I can bring to the table for you. We can look into how to set up your photo libraries. We can look at how to take photos quickly and rapidly by using technology that maybe will steady your hand a little bit, or if you don't have a shaky hand, that's awesome. So that concludes today's video, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you'll hit like and subscribe, and I hope you'll join me every week, because I plan on bringing you something new and exciting to talk about with a lot more visual aids. So anyway, thanks again for joining me. Glenn Polson, Tech Savvy for Seniors. Till next time.